Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to week 3 of Club Med. So lovely to see you here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining me around the globe. I have in my hands a deck that I haven't used for a while. It's been sitting in one of my cupboards here. It's Moonology Oracle card deck by Yasmin Boland. And yeah, it's quite a powerful deck, actually. It's got a lot of different meanings and a lot of different ways to connect to the moon. And yeah, it's been really powerful to use. So I'm not too sure why it's been sitting. I do love my Gaia Oracle deck. That seems to be my go-to deck and something that I'm really in tune to. I feel like my energy is really infused in that deck, and yeah, I always get a lot out of that deck for myself and for my clients. So it's something that I just love using. Just had these in my hands for a moment and just energizing them, and just allowing the anything that's feeling stagnant or blocked, especially if, I haven't picked these cards up for a while. And I just wanted to set the intention that any card I choose is for your highest good. All right. What do we have here? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. How interesting. It was the start of summer here yesterday in Australia, and cardinal moons happen at the start of seasons. Very interesting. And the moon on there is a crescent moon. And we've actually just, the moon it was a full moon not a full moon, it was a new moon last week, and it's now a waxing crescent moon. So like exactly that picture. Let us read this. Now, cardinal moon, what page are you on? This is one of the special moon cards in this deck. There's a lot of new moon cards, there's a lot of full moon cards. It's got all the waxing crescent moon, gibbous moon, balsamic moon, all the types of phases, but then it also has a few special ones such as a blue moon, a super moon, and this one is a cardinal moon. So let's have a look. 104. Alrighty. Now's the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation that you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about the situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Attune to the moon. I am taking charge of my destiny. And that sounds like it's a little affirmation piece. Additional meanings for this card. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come now into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. So Ganesha is the remover of all obstacles, the beautiful Hindu deity, and very powerful, very grounded, strong, and knowing. So yeah, it's very powerful to connect to her energy. All right. It's just saying, no matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. Very very potent for me actually. Yeah, with something that is rolling around in my field at the moment, my energy field, and some thoughts and some feelings. And yeah, I'm going to have a read of that one again after this sesh, because I think there's something else to unfold in that space. All right. So we're entering, the last month of 2019, the last month of the year, and leading into that Christmas period, and things can get wild, things can get crazy. There's a lot of friends and family events, parties, social gatherings. It's a time where our energy is out and can be expressive, and we're just we're connecting with a lot of different energies. And in this time, it's super important that we still have an element of protecting our energy, knowing our boundaries in relation to our values, and just allowing ourselves to move through this time smoothly, with lots of fun, and just allowing ourselves to almost keep the finger on our pulse of how our energy is. I know in many years gone by, this is a time for myself to you get to that point where you're December 24th and you feel like you're about to, you finished December 24th. I used to work in retail, and it was a time which was just filled with the adrenaline was just wound right up in our body, and you get to Christmas Day and you almost fall in a heap. So that's what we're wanting to not do this year. So it's just all about still connecting to our rituals, our daily rituals, and our routines of self-care. And this is what has formed my intention for today's session. Just really bring that awareness into that space where, I just really want to keep up my rituals, and perhaps even start to infuse a few more. There's some physical movement that I'm feeling my body is really needing at the moment. I'm just wanting to move more and just circulate energy. Everything is energy. So when we work out, when we have sex, when we move, we're circulating energy, and all of that energy can be translated and filters into our life, and that happens without us even thinking. So the more sort of fluid, the more intentional we are in those spaces, it can really change the trajectory of where we're headed. So that sort of forms my intention. There is just about keeping the finger on the pulse for my energy and where it's at. And like that card said, I guess, is taking lead and not being so passive about my energy, which is very, very potent. So I do invite you now to set an intention for this week's meditation. Just taking a moment, you may even wish to close over your eyes as you set this intention. Just taking in a beautiful deep breath. You may wish for my intention to be your intention, as it may resonate deeply with you. And we can even hold that intention as a bit of an umbrella intention, and your intention can be in there as well. There's no limit to how many intentions we can hold when meditating, just as long as they're not, the direct 180 and conflicting. Otherwise, the universe gets very confused. All right. So today's meditation, it is all about restoring, rejuvenating, and allowing us to really hold our own and hold our energy as we come into this time. It's the end of the year. And, coming to the end of this decade, not only the year, it's all about really wanting to close some open loops, so some loop cycles. And closing loops is all about, if there's on like a really sort of simple scale, if there's text messages that you haven't got back to, if there's emails that really need to be written and sent out, something that you've been sitting on for ages, perhaps it's someone who you haven't spoken to for almost the entire year, but there's something that's just niggling in the back of your head thinking, shit, I need to get back to that person. I know that's happened for me. I absolutely messaged a couple of people that I haven't spoken to for probably 6 months or so, and just stuff that is, when I really check in with myself, it's the stuff that's sitting there. And you stand in your power, you speak your truth, and messages came back almost instantly that were just extremely grateful and probably the exact opposite of how I thought they were going to come back. So it's just a really empowering thing to do, to close loop cycles. If there's friendships, relationships that need some attention, some loving kindness, compassion graced over them, and you will know what loop cycles I'm talking about, because they'll be there. You'll be able to feel them. So I do invite you to step into your power and close those loops before we finish this year and finish this decade. It's really powerful. We walk with a clean slate, and I've got a few more to do. I thought of a few more this morning. And it's just a really empowering process. We sort of lean into the discomfort of it, and then we come out, we just feel amazing. Sometimes it's only 30 seconds of doing, and then it's done. So I invite you to feel into that. All right. If you would all love to close over your eyes. Just start by taking some beautiful deep breaths into your body. Just breathing in your own time, allowing you to connect with how your breath and body is expressing itself at this moment. Perhaps giving a little bit of movement into your spine, your hips, your shoulders, your neck. Any creaks or cracks that need to occur, just allow them to happen. It's breathing into your body, inviting yourself into this space. Feel yourself landing in your room. And first and foremost, we're just going to energetically visualize ourselves cutting all cords, ties, and connections with the external. Any stories, any loops, any cycles that remain unfinished. Just for this meditation, we're going to disconnect from them so that we can truly build, regain, and hold our power, so that we can step into it. And when we come out of this meditation and we connect back with all of those energies, those external energies, we can come at them from a very different angle, from a place of complete empowerment, from a place of service, and we can easily get those things done. All right, breathing together now. Just breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Final joint inhale. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Just letting go, arriving into your body, arriving into your awareness. Dialing back your adrenal glands, taking the volume down and dialing up your awareness. Your awareness of your physical, emotional, energetic, psychic bodies. Within that stillness, within that silence, what do you connect to? Is there perhaps an energy center within your body that is speaking to you? You may not necessarily see it as a chakra or wheel of color. You may feel it as a completely different sensation. You may feel feelings of expansiveness in a particular area of your body, an area that is really thriving. You may feel a sensation of dullness or tightness. Perhaps if that energy center is slightly closed. Whatever the feeling there, placing your awareness a lot of people feel that their awareness is within their headspace. It's because of all of our crude senses coming through that space, through our ears, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, even our skin on our face. So expanding your awareness beyond your headspace. If your sensations are there, that is perfectly fine. You're allowed to hone in on that. But I really want you to, almost like a computer screen, you just want to click the bottom right-hand corner and drag your awareness all over your body so that your awareness is 3 feet above you, 3 feet to the left, 3 feet to the right, and right down below your feet, 3 feet below your feet. And that energy will encompass your entire energetic field. And spreading your awareness out into that space. And feeling, breathing into that space. With that energy that you felt within your body, whether that be expansiveness, whether that be tension, Again, honing in on that space. Sending your loving breath, your compassion into that space. Dissolving, opening, supporting. Not getting carried away by what you think that sensation may mean. Just allowing it to be, allowing it to open up even more. And spreading our awareness out through our physical body. You may feel our awareness pushing out through each one of our paws, our hands, our feet. And again, out into our energetic self, the way our energy exudes out from our body into our energetic field. And accessing all of the wisdom within this space. Accessing the different colors within our energetic field. What do you see there? You may not even see colors. You may see or feel different frequencies. Really tapping down into the subtleties of energy. This can take practice. We're just further opening your third eye chakra, your brow chakra. Further opening into your natural psychic abilities. And our energy centers along with our energetic body. They send energy out into this world. A beautiful display of colors, that information that lives within us. Beautifully and cohesively being in the world. And just watch our energetic body as it sends those different transmissions outward. And what you take inward, your breath, the energy of the sun on your skin, the energy coming up through your feet on the ground. And just connecting with all those extreme subtleties. In our energetic field, this beautiful sphere that surrounds us. Sometimes when our bodies have been push to different limits. Sometimes when we've been in environments that may not be particularly for our highest good. Sometimes our energetic field and our aura can actually have different holes and tears open up in that space and allow our energy to run out and drain from us. So without placing any fear on that, just simply observing through your awareness, observing your energetic field, just scanning from top to bottom and seeing if there are any tears, if there are any holes, if there are any scars. And once more, with your loving awareness, with your compassion, I want you to send out into your energetic field, out through each layer of your aura. I want you to send that loving compassion. You may see elements of emerald green, even bright fuchsia pink. As our heart chakra opens, we first see that emerald green color, that beautiful, rich, healing, deep color. And then as the heart chakra opens and unfurls, it's imagery. It's almost like a rose. You have the petals on the outside, and then on the inside, we have this intense fuchsia pink. With those colors, just gently wash through your entire aura, healing, patching, repairing, and sealing your aura, your energetic field. Patching any hole, any space where your energy was being drained. And this can be from any facet of your life where you feel that people are holding power over you. There's been any bullying. Any energy that's drained through your own stories, through your own conditioning. I call them leaky buckets. And these leaky buckets can extend into anywhere. They can extend into our money story, our self-worth story. And it's where we are giving away our energy, knowingly or unknowingly. But that is exactly why we have spread our awareness so wide, so far, so that we knowingly block any of these holes, take back our power, stand within our power. Again, just reveling in that stillness. Perhaps this has been the most still that you've been today. Connecting into that field of awareness. And once those energetic holes have been patched, once the entire surface has been beautifully massaged, completely sealed, it's accessing yourself through visualization, sitting in that humongous glowing sphere of energy. Connecting with how peaceful you look. Connecting with how empowered you look. And sending your energetic roots down into Mother Earth so that you can truly embody this process of empowerment. And when you connect into that space, connecting into your values, into your core beliefs, and cross-referencing that, allowing it to reconcile with your energy, with how powerful you feel. It's knowing what feels good for you, knowing what feels supportive. Sometimes the choice that feels most supportive and most endearing to yourself can be the hardest. In this process, we're really wanting to up our self-worth game. And know that you are more than worthy. You are so, so, so worthy. You are so deserved. To feel empowered, to feel strong, to feel beautifully, cohesively succinct with all of your values, and let them shine out into the world. Your gifts, your uniqueness, and through Mother Earth's energy. It's gently connecting into her heartbeat. Connecting into the sensation of that gentle beat. You may feel it within your body. And purposefully breathing that air, that oxygen, that energy upward. Connecting into the foundation that you are. All of the beautiful wonder, the insights. It's breathing all that information up. As it is all there, it has all been planted. I've walked upon this earth for many years now. The earth knows who you are. The earth knows you at your core. And it is time for you to truly, truly tap into that. So that you know who you are amongst any storm. Breathing deep into this space, into your body, into your shoulders, into your arms, into your torso, up through each vertebrae in your spine, up through the top of your neck, into your head, inviting any more loop cycles that are out, floating within this world, within your subconscious mind. Perhaps something that you haven't thought of for a long time that still bears some weight upon your shoulders. These are the things that we want to disconnect before the end of the year. So inviting them to awaken and just gently present themselves to you so that you can deal with them in accordance to your higher self. We can energetically place an intention out there that we disconnect from them without having to action, without having to truly even intellectualize them. If it's something that is so far gone, but is still bearing weight, we just now disconnect from those loop cycles, those energies that are being quite persistent. Disconnect from all levels, all layers of energy, all dimensions, karmically, past life, this life, through all relationships. And so it is. And bringing your awareness, your conscious awareness, into the area of your headspace. And just connecting with your crude senses, your hearing, your sense of smell. You may perhaps lick your lips and just connect with the palate upon the roof of your mouth. Just allowing that physical touch to further bring you back into this space. Coming back, feeling empowered, feeling purposeful about the remainder of this year, feeling within your integrity, feeling excited. And landing behind your eyelids with your awareness now. Just taking these kind of deep breaths in at this space. Just really soaking in the silence this morning. And silence forms a very intentional part of our recovery, of our rejuvenation, and the restoring of our vitality. I now invite you to gently open your eyes. Really blink open your eyes and allow that light to flood in, to wash into your being. You are very welcome to join me in this space. You may just want to give some more movement into your body. Awakening from this slow and gentle practice. Intentional and powerful practice. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you can see how that will really support you through this last part of this year, through December, and perhaps a good meditation to continue to check back in with, just for that stillness and connecting back into your power, connecting back into all the support that you have. All right. I think we're all back now. If you have any questions, please send them through to me through the Facebook group. If you haven't joined, you are more than welcome to jump on to Club Meds. Just type it into the search bar and you will find it. And I will accept you into that space. And we're building a community in there. And there's some energy flowing in there at the moment. So it's fantastic. It's great to see, great to feel. And if you have any questions there, please post them and I'll answer them for you. Wishing you all the very best for today and for this week. And until next time, take care, have fun, stay in flow, in excitement, in feelings of being enlivened, and most importantly, being empowered. All right. Sending lots of love. Mwah. Goodbye. Take care.